All right, well, we're almost done here, but we do have one final
Resident Evil.
very special global game announcement to share with all of you who've been waiting.
That would be
Today, we've showcased a lot of projects from teams around the world, including many brand new studios, and we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored
and you have to come up
we
with
get
bright
to share
ideas
it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
Is he tearing up?
Sir.
What is it, guys? Carpal tunnel simulator.
Grace. Grace.
Is it?
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Yeah. FBI, motherfucker.
Oh, coming.
She is a mess, dude. But I like her.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days tops.
Tell me about
Put
your
a hold
time
on
in
that for
Raccoon
now.
City.
We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
I need your eyes on the crime scene.
Detective, you tell me to do
Remember the
things,
hotel.
so I do it. Yo, Captain.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
What up, dude?
Alyssa died 8 years
That's a
ago.
good-looking woman.
Perhaps it's
And the
time for
blonde
you
ain't so bad either.
to face the past. Grace.
Tell me about your mother. She was murdered in Raccoon City, right?
What is this? Hey!
Of course she was, Ghost.
Stay close. They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
Oh! What the fuck is happening tonight, dude? What is happening? Whoa.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise,
Capcom.
both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Whoa!
Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad
I
we
fucking
kept it a
hate
surprise.
Capcom,
All right.
dude.
That's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Wait,
good job. Lucy got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
if we
can't
get
believe it.
Resident
You
Evil
kept that so
9
secret.
before
Top secret.
GTA
Okay.
6.
All right, well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit
Dude, I'm a Resident Evil
summergamefest.com to see a
streamer.
listing of all the
This is the
digital
biggest
events
thing
this
that could
weekend
happen
you
right
can
now.
watch, and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer Game Fest Play Days that's taking place this weekend in LA.
Wait.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcased today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome, and thanks to you, Lucy. Great
When
job
did you guys
co-hosting. All right,
realize-
that's going to do it for Summer Game Fest.
When did you
We will
guys
see
realize
you
it was
at
RE9?
Gamescom on
I
August
didn't realize
19th.
until
Thanks,
I
everybody.
saw the RPD. Okay, I thought I was just like a slow fucking learner. Okay, now that we know, let's watch that again. Dude, this doesn't look like Resident Evil at
Summer
all.
Game Fest.
Like, where's the little, like, fucking Rocky Raccoon thing? What did we miss? Okay. Yeah, I was thinking, like, what is this shit, you know? I didn't think it was Resident Evil. It does to me, too. So far. When I saw this, I was thinking like, oh, this is something I could be interested in terms of like subject matter, because I love a good unidentified disease. But I wasn't, when I saw this, I didn't even notice unidentified disease. I just thought it was like a crime scene murder thing. That's pretty good, Code. Yeah, I didn't even notice that it was about an unidentified disease. I thought it was just a murder scene. I wasn't looking that close because I was so pissed that we didn't get Resident Evil.
Grace. Grace.
Grace. It ain't Sherry.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
Grace Ashcroft.
My office.
Is that what he said?
Uh,
Grace Ashcroft.
coming.
It's Grace. It's not Sherry. Holy shit, dude. I feel like I got punched in the nuts tonight.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now, I need a good technical analyst on this.
I definitely wasn't thinking Resident Evil. I fucking hate Capcom,
I need
dude.
your eyes on the crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. Renwood Hotel.
What?
Crime scene. The Renwood Hotel.
The Rummet Hotel?
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Let me back up here.
Your mother was murdered.
Sorry to fucking do this.
The Renwood Hotel.
It's like the Apple Inn or something. That's Resident Evil 7, right? Or it kind of looks like that when they're on the ship. That's not the ship, though. Remnant Hotel. Yeah, something like that. Does anybody recognize this part? Like, it kind of looks like the tanker ship from RE7. Looks like RE2 to you.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
No. You think it's Alyssa? Yo, Belquito. Is that Sadler?
That's where your mother was murdered. That's where your mother was murdered.
Sadler, right? Yo, shut up, Belquito. I'm analyzing this shit, bro.
8 years ago.
You're so smart. Tell us what's up.
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace, face the past years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
Tell us. Enlighten us, genius.
Grace.
It does, with the orange coat. I know, dude.
What is this?
They said, fuck Leon.
Hey!
So did they, because you know how there's all those rumors about like you're playing as Leon and this fucking whatever? Did they just like make up a fake game to mislead people?
Stay close.
I like that.
They're coming.
I know now that you're the one that I...
When I saw this shit, I was thinking, oh, that's kinda brass and wood, baby. That's classic Resident Evil right there. But I still wasn't thinking it.
I've been searching for. The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
Woo! There it is, guys. How the fuck did these buildings that close to the the fucking nuke spot not just get leveled? We saw in the end of Resident Evil 3, that shit got literally wiped off the map.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit?
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that you are my hope.
Everyone's gone.
That's when I knew. Like I didn't put anything to fucking together until this part. Is that the clock tower, I guess? You knew here or at the RPD part? Up till this point, I didn't even think Raccoon City had a bridge. You knew here? Like here, I'm like, I kind of see something, but I'm not going to get my fucking hopes up again when they just did that stupid shit earlier.
Miss Ashcroft.
I'm personally happy that we're going back to Raccoon City. I don't know how much is going to take place here or what. But I personally like getting back to kind of what I'm interested in, because part of like Resident Evil Village, I wasn't really connected to the fucking I don't know where it took place.
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
We need to keep our voices down.
Have you seen the same shit I've seen?
Please know that.
So tell me that's the fucking trolley and the clock tower. Nice, Ghost.
You
Yeah, but I'm just saying what I want it to be.
Everyone's gone.
Damn, dude. I was like in shock here. When I saw this,
Are my hope.
I was
Everyone's
fucking,
gone.
whoa, dude. Oh. Now, who the fuck's that? Requiem of a dream. Requiem for a dream? Damn. Crazy. We didn't see much, so I'm gonna try not to like
There you have
prejudge.
it. Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise, both in tone and gameplay, and today's reveal isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026.
Yeah, because you obviously see like the wrecked ass city, but we also see places that aren't destroyed. So are we going through different timelines in Raccoon City where, you know, we're kind of playing out these roles? I would be so into that, but I have a feeling that we're just like in a different place. Like same timeline, but different place. But I don't know.
Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone?
Damn, this is so
Good job.
cool,
Lucy
dude.
got to see the trailer for the first time.
I know.
Too.
I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very top secret. All good. All right, well, there's much more Summer Game Fest to come. Make sure to visit summergamefest.com to see a listing of all the digital events this weekend. You can watch and to highlight even more games, including the Xbox Games Showcase on Sunday. And stay tuned online to see coverage of many of the playable games at Summer.
I could still see the game taking place somewhere else, and then they say we have to go to Raccoon City to find fucking clues about how a virus like this would have started or
Play
some
Days
shit.
that's taking place this weekend in LA.
And make sure to stay tuned for Day of the Devs, which is coming up next with additional new reveals from
We got to go back to what?
Including the Xbox game.
Oh.
around the world.
Awesome. And we will see.
Yeah, that alone in any capacity. That's why I'm like, I'm trying not to come up with too many concoctions. I just want to like, look, RE9 just got fucking announced, and we have a date, dude. That's enough. That's enough. And we're going back to Raccoon City. So, all right.
Coverage of many of
the incredible independent studios around the world and deeper looks at some of the independent games we showcase today. Thanks so much, everyone.
Awesome. And thanks to you, Lucy. Great job co-hosting. All right. That's going to do it for.
Play it again. All right.
Here at Summer Game Fest.
He's crying, dude.
That we get place. This game could.
Oh my God. So, like, I noticed him tearing up when he said that. I even made a joke. I'm like, dude, he's tearing up. Now I get it, because I'd be crying too if I got to do this.
Blown away by the scale project last blockbuster games.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Comes from a studio that is no stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer, I was
crying,
absolutely
dude.
Time and again. Studio.
I
many
fucking
brand new
knew
studios. And we're proud of that. But this one comes from a studio
I didn't notice the
that
tier
is no
before, though.
stranger to delivering blockbuster games time and again. When I first got a glimpse at this project last summer,
right there, brother. Tear in the right eye. With a tear in my eye.
I was absolutely blown away by the scale, scope, and ambition of this developer's vision. And while there are many places, really any place, this game could have been revealed, we are so deeply honored that we get to share it with the world right here at Summer Game Fest.
He can't keep it together. It all makes sense now. What's the earliest you could really know that it was an RE game? I really don't think it's until you see the RPD.
Grace.
Yeah, like know for sure.
Grace Ashcroft.
Ashcroft,
Yes?
right there. So you could like, all you know is Alyssa's last name is Ashcroft, right? Like, you didn't know she had a daughter or anything. But yeah, you could be like, okay, dude's crying at the beginning. Right. I wouldn't have got that. Yeah, so you could someone who really knows that name, you could be like, "Oh, okay." Yeah. There's like if you main Alyssa, if you know that last name, I wouldn't have gotten it. I don't know any of the Outbreak characters' last names. I barely know some of their first names. And I play that game all the fucking time. Those pictures. Under the keyboard? Nope. I don't know any of their last names, dude.
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
My office.
If we get Jim, dude, I told y'all to get the fuck out of there. Oh, I did too. Capcom knew what they were fucking doing by teasing us. You're saying this is Jim right here?
Grace Ashcroft.
Yes?
What's the picture under there? Do we see a close up?
Coming.
Gary Chapman. Yes, it could be Jim. Kiss my ass, bitch.
If this is about the report you asked for yesterday, it'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now.
You know what, like, misled me from even thinking this was a Resident Evil game? Is just, like, FBI. Like, I don't know if they've ever referenced the FBI in Resident Evil, but they usually will use, like, stars or, like, the BSAA. Some kind of, like, thing, you know? Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen like a logo though. It kind of threw me off.
It'll be ready in 3. No, 2 days, tops.
Put a hold on that for now. We found another body. One that exhibits the same pathology as the others we've been investigating. Now I need a good technical analyst on this.
Okay.
Swoosh, what up, dude? I wasn't thinking Resident Evil when I
Your
saw
eyes
FBI
on the
logo.
crime scene. The Renwood Hotel. I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Yeah, Ashford.
Alyssa
Yep.
died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
It's RE9, dude. Yep.
Grace.
That right there.
Grace.
Eyeball, dude. Synonymous with the series. Where's the red dress being killed? Was that like a... Where was that? The flashback.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
This?
Alyssa died 8 years ago.
Oh.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Alyssa.
Alyssa died.
Oh, yeah. You could have definitely, like, if you knew Alyssa's last name. And you like heard that, you could definitely have put that together. But you could tell that Capcom really wanted to do like misdirections with like earlier in the event, like, oh, Resident Evil Village is on sale, and we're so excited to tell you about this soon. You know, like they were clearly trying to do some misdirections, and it worked on me. But I'm also not like a big detail guy, you know? Unless they fucking said Redfield or BSAA, I wouldn't have picked up on it until I see the fucking RPD sign. Yeah, I agree.
I know that's where your mother was murdered.
Plus, you don't really see Alyssa die in Outbreak, right? There's not like a canon ending where she dies, so she doesn't necessarily have to be wearing the same thing.
I know that's where your mother was murdered. Alyssa died 8 years ago. Perhaps it's time for you to face the past. Grace.
Anything on the door? Tough to say. It's all kind of shaky.
Face the past.
And the bed, dude. Let me see a dead body. Is there a dead body somewhere?
Perhaps it's time for you to face the past.
And this is a stretch, you know? Like, there's plenty of games with fucking beds in there, but there's just things that, like, make you think of Resident Evil. Like, things that represent, like, a residence and eyeballs and just little things that they don't hold weight on their own, but you can kind of be like, oh, okay. Like, nothing else looked like this tonight, you know? Everything was fucking battle axes and space and shit. Like, nothing really has these elements of, like, a home.
Grace.
Yeah. This, too. I think now I'm just watching it over. I can't really remember what I was thinking through the first pass. But... yeah, I get what you're saying. I can't see details like that. Like, I could look at all those games back to back and I can't be like, oh my God, the teeth look the same. You know, like, I just don't have that perception. Or it would have to really be like fucking point. Like, the fucking dimples! The RE engine has a dimple! You know, I don't know. Love this.
They're coming.
Yeah, I can never pick up on that shit.
You're the one that I've
unless
been
it's
searching
extremely
for.
exaggerated.
The special one. The chosen one. Miss Ashcroft.
But the thing is, like there, I could see that. I wasn't, I definitely fell for the misdirection tonight. So like, if I if they didn't do that little thing early on, like, oh, we're gonna be talking about Resident Evil, you know, whatever they fucking said, I may have been looking at this through a lens of like, okay, it's the last game of the night. It looks Resident Evil-esque, you know. I might have been ready to like look at it in that way, but I already accepted for the night that we're not getting Resident Evil, you know. So literally until this point right here,
Investigating all these strange deaths, huh?
not there.
Keep our voices down.
Once you see the
Seen the same
RPD,
shit I've seen.
Please know that
nothing.
you
Yeah, once I saw that,
my hope.
once I saw this, I was in
Everyone's
fucking
going.
shock. Like, what? You think that's Barry? Crazy, dude. Okay, February. It's June now. Damn, I don't want to wait. I don't want to wait for this game to get released.
There you have it, Resident Evil Requiem. And it will be playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday.
Wait,
And
in
it will be
August?
playable to fans this August at Gamescom, where we'll also be hosting Opening Night Live on Tuesday, August 19th. Resident Evil Requiem marks a bold shift for the franchise,
August 19th.
both in tone and gameplay, and today's
We'll see more
reveal
shit.
isn't just about survival horror. Expect high-stakes cinematic action too, with much more to share soon leading up to its launch on February 27th, 2026. Amazing. Thank you, Capcom. That was an amazing announcement. Glad we kept it a surprise. All right, that's going to do it for our live Summer Game Fest show. Let's thank our co-host, Lucy James. Didn't she do a great job, everyone? Good
Yo,
job.
Tony,
Lucy
thanks
got
for
to
the
see
30
the
bits.
trailer for the first time.
I know. I can't believe it. You kept that so secret.
Very tough.
I'm still in a bit of
August-
shock right now. That's crazy. It's got Alyssa's seed in it. I guess if you see Alyssa getting killed. Dude, oh my god.
Feeling bored with your video games? Your
That shit, yeah, they were perfect, dude. Like between the other day at State of Play with the little like Resident Evil 2 and 3 are gonna be on PlayStation Plus, which is awesome by the way, but I'm like, okay, they're just giving us something. And then tonight, I can't even find where that was. It was too short.
that plays hundreds of games so you don't have to and brings you the very best of them to show you at places like this digital showcase that you're about to see today. How much does this cost, you might ask? $5 million? $10 million?
Did they do two things tonight
This is a nonprofit and supported
with the
entirely by
voice actor
contributions from people
of Lady
like you.
Demetress? Did they do two things?
So all you have to do right now is sit back and prepare to be inspired. Enjoy Day of the Devs digital showcase.
I'm excited to introduce the first look at a new title from Annapurna Interactive and the developers at No Goblin. Ever wanted to live the fantasy of casing a place, gathering intel, and pulling off a heist, all as a mysterious master thief? Well, in Snap
Because
and Grab,
first it
you'll
was
be able to, and the
Resident Evil
developers are gonna
Village
show
is
you
going to
how
be
it's
on
done.
sale, right? Yeah, and I'm like, you know what, Capcom, fuck you. I don't care. If you didn't buy RE8 yet, like, whatever, dude.
I'm Jamie, senior animator at No Goblin. And we're excited to share with you
Yeah, and then
No
like,
Goblin's new
was it
upcoming
all in
game,
the same
Snap and
clip,
Grab.
or did they do another thing later? I thought it was two separate things, right?
Snap and grab.
Honestly,
What-
this is what we
what
should
is
be
that?
watching.
I'm glad you asked. Picture this.
Okay. Yeah, so I was like, you know what, fuck
It's
you.
the
And then when
80s.
that separate
And
clip
you
came
are
up, when they're
nestled
like,
between
oh,
high-fashion
we're gonna
glamour
mention RE9
and high-ticket
soon.
crime.
As Nick
Dude,
Nevada,
I was
the
so
world's
fucking
greatest
fuming.
photographer, you'll be tasked with visiting a
But it
variety
worked
of
perfectly
rich and
because it was like
lavish
that
settings,
completely
in
put
which
my
you'll have one
my
question on
guard
your
down.
mind.
I'm like,
What will
okay,
you be stealing
we're not
tonight?
getting anything. We're waiting until like the Tokyo game. Crazy, right, Straight Edge? Now we gotta wait till
In Snap and Grab,
February.
you will do cool crimes with only your camera and your crew.
As you visit each venue, you will snap a variety of high-ticket
Yeah, me
items.
too, dude. It was
And
when
anything that
Straight
might
Edge.
help
When
or
did you
hinder your
realize
crew's
it was an
chances of getting to
RE9
them.
game? At
Then,
what point?
You're done snapping. You'll use your photos to assemble your own step-by-step plan for your crew to grab your future possession.
Just be sure to consider anyone who might get in your way, including Rio, a detective who's been on Nifty's trail for quite some time now. Who knows when she'll catch up?
As your anonymous deeds make headlines, you'll attract new crew, giving you access to new ways to snap and grab.
Will you be able to plan the next perfect heist?
Or will your heist fail spectacularly?
You think Jim got the fucking evil powers of the cloaked man? I told y'all, motherfuckers. Yeah, where's the Jim game, dude?
We can't wait to see what you plan next. In Snap
I
and
flipped
Grab.
that 3 times on
Available
head,
early
bitch.
Next year on PC,
Kiss my
PlayStation
ass,
5,
bitch.
and Xbox Series X and S.
Does Untitled Goose Game ring a bell? It was one of the very
I'm
early
really-
Day of the Devs games. So early, in fact, that when we asked the dev what the name of the game was, they asked, do they have to?
I didn't know it was an RE game until I saw the broken RPD.
House, based in Melbourne, Australia.
And then I was just in
is
shock.
developing a brand new kind of experience that's unlike anything else you've ever played. But
Just collecting
I'm not
scraps.
the right person to describe what it is.
Jim living
better
off the
served that
fucking
these
rats.
Anthropomorphized ant, duck, wobbly creature things do it for you. Take it away.
As excited as I am for this game, really bummed that it doesn't star Billy,
and we're here today
Jim,
to show you around our new
or
game.
like some kind of
It's a
Ben
cooperative
origin
multiplayer
story.
adventure made for friends to play together.
And who
It's
the
called
hell are you?
Deep Walk.
Yeah, where's the
It's a tricky
simulator
game
where
to
we just play
describe,
as Cindy as
but
a
it's mainly
bartender?
about doing two things: talking and walking. So talking, it's a big part of Big Walk, and we've put a lot of work into making a proximity voice chat system that feels natural and playful. It'll sound different if you're speaking up close.
Hello.
Or far away.
Yeah, I'm trying not to like make predictions. We got a date. We know it exists. Hello, but I can't stop thinking about it.
In a situation like this, where you can't hear each other, you'll need to find other ways to communicate. So we've given you lots of ways to point and gesture.
Oh, there they are.
And plenty of tools to stay in touch when you're out of earshot.
Yeah, I wonder if the bearded dude was Barry. He didn't look like him though.
Or you just don't feel like it. We've also made a proximity text chat system, so you can play the entire game that way as well. Hello.
The game is set in a
Yeah,
big open
Ghost.
world that we've filled with all kinds of stuff. To see it all, you'll need to go.
Yeah, that did look good, Akita. Older Barry.
Is a special feeling. Our chat system makes it
No,
important to stick
that
together.
dude.
So navigating the world of Big Walk requires
That dude looked like a slightly older version of the guy from Life is Strange, like the creepy teacher from the first game.
adventures, or even lose each other accidentally. When you're apart, you won't be able to talk face to face.
Chopping that
so finding
bamboo,
your way
bro.
Together isn't always straightforward.
Play as a snowman bird.
If you get lost in the bush, don't worry.
I'm fucking
Plenty of ways
shook.
to stay in touch and find each other again.
Oh, that's a crazy stat. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, look, I'm happy. Like, move on.
This building behind me has a challenge.
Maybe not forever, but like,
Completing challenges like these is the way you make progress.
I was kind of over Ethan for sure. I was over that.
Different. A lot of them are designed so that you find funny and surprising new ways to talk. You might need to do some miming, or come up with a special code, or even
He's in more than 2 games.
So you want to find a speaker that's like.
Rebecca! Is she still in the house?
There's a bit of platforming in there.
Nah, dude, Rebecca's still in the
and
house.
some weirder stuff too. Our challenges are open-ended and leave plenty of room for you to do things your own way. Like the rest of the game, challenges in Big Walk are about the joy of muddling through things together.
So that's
Yeah, dude. In this game, she literally fucks a boulder, hardcore and passionately.
There's some real magic that happens when you forget your plans and find yourselves doing something else entirely.
You can
So
sit and watch
with
the
this,
sunset.
do you think they're also doing like a remake that's gonna come out?
For the night to pass.
Go dancing.
I know eventually they're gonna do something, but I mean like maybe before this game. Yeah, Elsa.
Oi.
Maybe, dude.
We hope you enjoyed this little tour and got a sense of what we think is so special about this game.
Yeah.
We made Big Walk to be a nice way to hang out with your friends in a video.
I'll do anything
Hope
to
you like
defeat
playing this as
Wesker.
much as we do.
Anything.
Thank you for watching. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
We're like way behind at this point.
Comic book shop or the arcades would bring us here today.
We hope that Marvel Cosmic Invasion is a true love letter to all fans who grew up with the
Marvel
Likes that
Cosmic
cheddar,
Invasion
dude.
is coming to PC and consoles this holiday.
And now for something of a moodier persuasion.
I know, dude. Where's the love for Outbreak?
Directed by the pixelated
Give us
criminal
something.
with haunting and lovely music from Disaster Piece, composer of Hyperlight Drifter, It Follows, and Fez. And to boot, an amazing group of human developers from Vancouver.
Who's watching SmackDown tonight, guys? Who's gonna watch SmackDown? Everyone fucking texted me. Did you see RE9's out? Did you see RE9's out?
Hi, I'm Isa, programmer and writer of Neverway.
Elsa?
I'm Pedro, artist and designer of Neverway, a horror RPG in licensing, and the debut title of our new studio called Blood Inc.
What do you want to talk about?
I'm as Fiona. After quitting your dead-end job, you try to start over on
Smack
a farm,
talk.
a place where you can escape from all your problems and finally start fresh.
All right, I'm not gonna watch the indie games. As cool as they are, I gotta go.